Hi everyone, today is going to be super fun. We are going to take our WundaCore into the gym for an introductory lower body workout. So this is going to be super fun because I'm going to show you how you can incorporate your WundaCore into your gym weights workout. So I have a mat here, of course my WundaCore, and I have a selection of weights from kind of light to heavy. I have a 5, an 8, and a 20. We're going to be doing some squats, some lunges. So you decide how heavy you want to go when we get there. Just have a few available, and let's get going. We're just going to start holding our WundaCore just to begin from the wide position, just taking a few warm-up squats here. So I'm just going to be intentioning inbound here just to open up my shoulders and keep my core engaged and just start squatting down. Now when you squat, you want to make sure that your knees are forward over your toes and that you're sitting back like if you're sitting into a little stool, and the weight should be in your heels. I'm going to turn sideways here so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I'm sitting back, my hips are hinging back, and the weight is in my heels. And you can even do a little check by wiggling your front toes to see. My abs are pulled in nice and tight, and with this intention inward on the WundaCore, it's going to keep my abs engaged. Pull everything like a zipper up through the midline and open up my shoulders. Keep me in that nice aligned position. All right, if we're good here, we're going to take this WundaCore. We're going to do a couple of different things. First, we're going to put it wide around our calves. And now here is where you can grab weight. I'm going to go with my heavier weight, because why not? All right, so putting it around the outsides of your calves, intention outbound. Hold that weight here for a goblet squat. You're going to do the same thing. So you're going to sit back, and you're going to feel a difference here. So what I feel obviously is my lower body is in alignment and my knees are going forward, but I feel so much more connected to my center than I would without having that WundaCore keeping me in place. So that's the advantage here of doing these heavier squats. And you can feel free to grab a heavier weight if you want to really go for it. We're going to be doing just a couple of sets of these. So if you feel like you want to add in more sets, pause the video and you can do 3 or 4 sets. I'm going to do 2 sets. Last one here. Great job. I'm going to put that weight down, and we're going to be doing a little bit of rest in between each set. Kind of different from a Pilates flow. You want a little rest time in between each of your weight sets. And if you feel you need more rest in between, just feel free to pause the video at any time, take your rest, and start again. My second set, I'm going to take the WundaCore and place it narrow between my thighs. If it's more comfortable for you to do your squats with the WundaCore in your calves, that's fine. It can go either way. Again, I'm feeling that draw toward the center, really connecting to my core here. And I'm not mashing in on the WundaCore. I'm just holding it just enough to stay in alignment. Again, holding that weight here at your chest like a goblet and squatting down. You can also take 2 dumbbells and rack them on your shoulders if that's more comfortable for you. Again, squatting down. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see that view. Same nice form that we did in our warm-ups. Shifting the weight back, holding it there. Abs are in tight, and that's what that WundaCore is helping you do, is stay arranged in your bottom half. Let's just go for 3 and 2 and last one. Great job. If you feel like you want to take another heavier set, go ahead and pause the video, take a set, and come right back. Meanwhile, we're going to go into some curtsy lunges. So I'm going to take the WundaCore and put it wide around my calves. All right, and I'm going to move my mat actually out of the way for this just for a moment. Okay. All right, so I'm going to have it wide around my calves. And we're going to do this without weight to start, just because it might feel a little odd at first. So you're intentioning outbound on that WundaCore. Now, the challenge is to keep it in place. I'm going to take my left foot and take it directly behind my right heel and squat down carefully. All right, take a couple slow reps here just to kind of feel it out, because this is kind of a little bit of a challenge to keep it in place. And if it starts to wiggle around, feel free to go ahead and fix it. Find that part on your calf that it feels comfortable. Now you'll notice here I have an external rotation, and that's fine. What I feel when I'm doing this with an external rotation is more work in my glutes and my hamstrings. And I'll show you on our second set what it's like if we keep a neutral stance. So if you're comfortable here, let's add some weight, because that's why we're here, right? To get a heavier workout. So have your heavy weight here like a goblet again. Good. And just take a couple reps to feel that out. Now, you're not taking that back foot way behind that front foot. It's just coming right behind the front heel in alignment and staying there. And again, if you're more comfortable with 2 smaller dumbbells on your shoulders, that would work just fine too. All right, last 2 here. Even yourself out and come on in. All right, put that weight down for a rest for a second. Readjust your body. Now, on the second set, I'm going to keep a neutral position. So my knees and my hips are going to be more forward than externally rotated, and you're going to feel the difference there. So I'm going to grab my weight again, holding it here at my chest. Now I'm going to keep my knees forward and lunge, keeping that WundaCore there right in place, holding me in alignment. And now what I'm feeling is it shifted the weight more to my quads. So you can feel that. Just take it slow. This is not a fast thing. And actually that slow tempo will help work the muscles a little more. You'll feel that burn. Good. Keep that going. Keep that intention outbound on that WundaCore. You're still engaging your glutes here, connected to your center. Let's just go for 3. Hang in there. You got it. 2. And last 1. Excellent. Bring that down. Whew, okay. Let's take a minute here for it. All right. Undo that. And we're going to go into some lateral lunges. So again, I'm just going to start with body weight with the WundaCore just to get our form. So I'm going to hold it here, intention inbound, wide. I'm going to take my right foot and step to the right. Lean forward, hinging forward with my hips and opening up. Let's just stay on that one side right now. Abs are in tight. And so again, what this WundaCore is doing is arranging your upper body, connecting it to your center, keeping your shoulders open and in that nice form. And you have no choice but to kind of hinge forward as you do this. Last set here. Very nice. Good. And let's step to the side. We're going to go to the other side. All right. Just getting that form for now. Not adding weights. Very nice. Hinge forward. Abs in nice and tight. Good. Really reach. Make that left leg the working leg. Stretch with the opposite leg. We're going for 2 more. Breathe. Last one here. Very nice. Okay. Wait for a second. Get your heart rate down. Rest in between these sets. Make sure you take plenty of rest when you're lifting weights. Don't just go blowing through it, because if you are, that means you're probably not challenging yourself enough. So you're going to listen to me talk for a couple of seconds here while you catch your breath. So feel free to repeat that lunge sequence with weight. If you just want to put the WundaCore down, you can, and you can do it with weights. You can take 1 and bring it down. And some alternatives here is you could do a reach and a press and a reach. Now I want you to keep that same feeling that you had with the WundaCore. Abs in tight, shoulders broad. Let's just try for 2 more. Last one. Very nice. Let's do the other side. Switch that weight. And you can use any weight you want here. You can even use 2 weights, 1 in each hand. I'm choosing to go a little lighter today. But again, abs in nice and tight. Shoulders stay broad. Almost there. We got 3 and 2. Last one. Great job. Okay. And those are our lunges. Again, if you want a 3rd or 4th set, pause the video and repeat that with whatever weight you want. I'm going to bring my mat back. Okay. And we're going to come down on our hands and knees. Okay. So here we're going to be using our light dumbbell at some point, and then our WundaCore. So first off, we'll use just body weight in the WundaCore, and it's going to go behind your knees. So take a moment to set yourself up. Now the easiest way is to make sure your body's in alignment first, and then stretch that leg out and put it wedged between your calf and your hamstring, and then bend to hold it there. It might be a little tricky. That's actually part of the challenge, which is what's going to engage your hamstring here. And then come to your 3-point position. Abs in nice and tight, direct hands, shoulders directly over your hands, and you're going to go down and up. Now this is probably going to be a very small movement because you're needing to keep that WundaCore in place. But that's actually what is going to give you the work. That very small range movement where you're squeezing into your glutes and hamstrings. Now, I'm not killing the WundaCore here, actually. I'm actually just kind of barely holding it in place, but that is putting so much work on that active glute and hamstring. And meanwhile, my standing leg is getting the work too. In your upper body, I want you to think like a plank that you're pressing between your shoulder blades. Ooh, my hamstring's starting to burn. We're just gonna go for 2 and 1. Awesome job. Bring it down. I'm just going to pop it over to the other side so you can kind of stay even. Extend that leg, grab that WundaCore, and just go down and up. Small range of motion. Pull those abs in, holding that WundaCore in place, but gently is going to give you that work in that hamstring. So you have to actively hold it in place by pulling it in. Lift that heel to the ceiling, pressing through the shoulder blades. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Bring it down. Okay, we're going to go into a second set. I'm going to get my light or medium dumbbell here. So your choice. I'm going to wedge it right between my knee where the WundaCore previously was. I'm going to take the WundaCore and then put it in my opposite hand, perpendicular on the ground. So in like a bird dog position here. Okay, so right hand has the WundaCore, left knee has the weight. Now, okay, find that position. It is a balance challenge. The heavier you go with that weight, you're gonna see here, trying to keep that WundaCore in place, intention downward. Again, I'm not putting all my weight on the WundaCore. It is there for feedback, it is there for balance, and you're challenging your entire body, your entire core section to keep yourself aligned, keeping that. And you'll notice my WundaCore is shaking just a little bit. And that's me trying to control it. Good. Keep breathing. We're going to go 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, my buns are feeling it now. We're going to switch sides. We're almost done, you guys. Okay, switch sides with that weight. Switch sides with the WundaCore. Reset your body. Make sure your body's set before you do any kind of movement. All right, pick that leg up. Even out your hands. Hold that WundaCore steady and lift and lower. Here we go. All right, we are almost there. So abs pulled in tight. Make sure you're pressing through your shoulders, not starting to sink down. Awesome job. You've just got 4 more. Here's 3, 2, and last one. Great job. Ooh, okay, bring it down. Take that weight out, put it off to the side. All right, I've got one more little tricky movement for you here. We're gonna take that WundaCore and again, place it on the outsides of our ankles. And it's gonna go wide. I'm gonna move my weights out of the way a little more. Okay, we're gonna come to a plank position. So come onto your knees. All right, find your hand position, and then we're gonna pop out to your plank. Now, options here. If this feels challenging to you today, you can stay here. If you want to level it up, we're going to do a control front. So what you're going to do is shift forward. Let's just start with that. Shift forward and shift back. Get that motion. Okay, now if you're comfortable, lift one foot off the ground, keeping intention outbound on that WundaCore. So lift here, bring it down. Lift, let's alternate. Okay, so what do we feel here? Obviously, glutes working like crazy. Quads when you lift up that opposite leg, and that WundaCore keeping your body arranged so that I'm deeply connected to my core as I go through this. You should definitely be feeling all of that. Make sure you're keeping that WundaCore in place, that it's not wiggling around, that you're not losing that intention outward. We've just got 3, 2, 1. Even yourself out if you need. Whew. Come down. Very nice. Take a little child's pose. All right. We did it. Let's stretch for a minute. Okay. Take that WundaCore and we're going to just do a quick single leg stretch. Lay down, hook your right foot on the narrow part and hold it with your right hand, just gently. How are we feeling? I'm sweating. How about you? All right, you decide how much you want to pull on this. It doesn't need to be crazy. Just get a nice little stretch. If you want more, you can walk your hands up to the narrow part. Even roll up here and roll back down. We're going to switch to the other side. Good job. Hold that there. Switch hands. Just take a couple of deep breaths. And roll up here one more time. If you want to, roll back down. Hold right there. Roll yourself up. Let's take one little butterfly stretch here on the mat. Couple breaths in. You did an excellent job. And let's breathe up. And exhale. And you did it. You're done. Great job bringing your WundaCore into the gym. We've got other videos on how you can incorporate your WundaCore into your weights workout. So go ahead and check those out, and I will see you next time.